Okay, so you guys are watching the Call Me Daddy podcast. Here we are with my boy Carlos Hurtado, and we're here with a well-known comedian in Ottawa. Come on, bro, you gotta introduce yourself.
Hey,
who are you, man?
My name is Abdulllah Usman, stand-up comedian.
Hell yeah.
Not a daddy, so.
not yet.
People,
anyways,
do a lot
bro.
of people call you daddy, or is it just like one of those things where you say it enough and people start saying it?
Dude, yeah, I swear to God, like, it's been something that I've been trying to get people to call me, and it just doesn't really work too much.
Your real estate agent?
Yeah, dude, I want to be that real estate agent whose name is like
Mr. Daddy?
Mr. Daddy. They're buying... It's going well, man. It's going well.
It's going well?
No, actually, absolutely not. But
oh, it's a hot market.
It is. But the thing is, I'm a student, dog.
Oh,
so I can't really jump into that. And plus, even then, bro, I haven't really been putting the energy that I need to put into it.
Well, yeah, you're doing all of this. So this is great.
Mm-hmm.
How? What are you studying?
Just fucking real estate. No, right now, yeah, dude, I'm just doing fucking real estate. I went to Algonquin College.
Right.
For media design. So like my whole thing was like websites, like literally videos and recordings and all that stuff. Like I wanted to do something with influencing.
Yes.
But to be honest, I wanted to actually like do stand up. My first thing was like do stand up, and then for anyone that does stand up, like you have to know how to market yourself.
Yep.
And like there's a lot of people that before it was like, let's be honest, stand up used to be a complete different thing. I'm sorry that I'm like mansplaining what stand up is. But basically like from what I reckon, it's like what Andrew Schultz did, you know, with the whole media thing. That was like a real eye opener. It's like, bro, you don't need to be on SNL anymore. You don't need to be on the fucking late night shows.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Schultz was one of the first few big YouTube comedians. That doesn't mean he, he was a YouTube influencer. He was the opposite. He was performing. He was still like a headliner at that point.
But he was vlogging too, though.
Yeah, but he was in it. He was like a legit comedian doing it for like 10 years at that point.
Yeah.
And he would make vlogs of his stand-up. Like, he'd be like, hey, guys, I wrote this joke. I'm going to try it. He, like, showed the inner workings. Then he dropped, like, a full special on YouTube. He was, like, the first one of the first people who did, like, a fully free YouTube special. Like, they didn't sign to,
Wait,
Comedy
really?
Central. Yeah, he dropped his special, and that's how he blew up.
Yeah.
Drop the sauce.
But even with the special, what did you? Because like, the thing is, his special was like it was the same kind of shit he was posting on Instagram, right? It was like the Instagram.
Yes, well, that's his whole marketing strategy that everyone's doing now. Every comedian is dropping free content. Before that, it was you just are in comedy for 10 years. You build a solid hour, and then you drop an album. And then you try to sell it to Comedy Central, Netflix, like one of these labels. Yeah. And then you make a few bucks off of that, and then you go tour off of that. But then he said, fuck that. I don't know if he was just not getting respect, or he was like, I'm going to take it in my own hands. But he dropped it, and then the fans, he makes his money off his shows. Yeah. So you drop a special on YouTube for free, and then you get millions of fans. Them. Exactly.
They're like, yo, if this is what he's dropping for free, what's he going to drop if I actually come?
Live. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right? People come to see you live. Then he built a huge fan base, much bigger than Comedy Central.
Yeah.
TV is kind of dead.
No, 100%.
So that's what he did. And then I'm sure, you have millions of followers. You make a little bit of YouTube money as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, all we're talking about Andrew Schultz, I want to get to know a bit more about you and, like, what got you to kind of go into comedy, or why you wanted to actually do what you do now.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, it's a boring.
Was there any trauma? When it comes out of comedian,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Did your mom beat you too much, and you're like, you know what?
Well, of course, I'm Pakistani. My mom. If you're Pakistani and your mom didn't beat you, you had a bad childhood.
100%.
That's some shit.
Or you had a white dad.
Exactly, but you're that weird family, in the culture whose family got divorced and all that. No, dude, I had a good childhood. My mom beat the shit out of me. My dad beat me, once a month. Mom every day. That's what you get.
Every day with whatever she could get a hold of, she's chucking at your elbow. Just.
Yes, yeah, bro. My mom, I remember my mom used to wear like a lot of bangles, like brown moms just wear all of their jewelry on them. Yeah. All the time because they're scared they're gonna get robbed.
So they're just
gold on gold. Yeah, they're a walking fucking monolith. They're draped up, dripped out, and then just like cleaning the countertops. And not even she's full. And so she would like hit me, and then when I got to an age, I was like.
Oh, you knew.
That's when the Matrix comes in, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Doing a little Floyd Mayweather. And I dodged her slap, and then she threw like a 1-2, and then the other one came in, ducked it, all her gold jewelry slap in my face, bro. I'm like, I'm in the corner, messed up, bro. my brother's in the corner coming in, like wiping my face out with the towel, like giving me strap. He's like, yo, duck, go right. And then my mom got more angry at me. She's like, if you didn't try to dodge it, you would just eat my hand. But now you have to eat that. That's all. That's it.
She puts it on you. Like,
she puts it on. She would
100%.
Could have taken it.
You gotta take it. If you dodge it, it's like they're even more.
No, the worst part is if you dodge it. Sometimes they're like, you try to hit me. I don't know if that shit ever happened to you. When you dodge your mom, and then she talks to your dad. She's like, he raised his hand at me this time, and it's like, what? Bro, I don't know. That might just be a Pakistani thing. I might just be out of my mom.
I don't know. My mom never do that.
My mom never. She never took an L like that, bro. She had honor and dignity. She never be like.
No, I expose the fuck out of my mom right now. I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine. I pay for her car. But
Legend.
Yeah.
But no, on some real shit though.
Yeah, man. Just loved comedy, wanted to do comedy, so I did it. I mean, it's the same story for everybody.
Were you ever like a class clown at school, or what's up?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I moved around a lot, so
Okay,
I
where
talk
are you
about
like?
it in my stand-up.
Are you like originally from Ottawa, or?
I was born in Pakistan.
Legend.
Pakistan. That's how to say it. Ottawa shows Pakistan. People understand it better. I was born in Pakistan, and when I was like 3 years old, I moved to Montreal. Me and my family moved to Montreal. Mm-hmm. We lived there for 6 years. Then when I was around 9, something like that, we moved back to Pakistan. Lived there for 6 years again. So I was like middle school, early high school.
Okay.
After grade 9, so grade 10, beginning of grade 10, moved back to Canada, to Niagara Falls, St. Catharines, Ontario.
That's a whole different world.
Yeah, so lived there, a whole different culture shock, dude. I saw like white girls with their asses out.
Oh yeah.
You don't have that shit.
No,
yeah, dude.
I went to a boys only school, dude. You just like look at the one kid who didn't get hair yet, bend his knees, and just crack at his knees and get horned up, bro.
Fucked up way
yeah.
to put it.
I
love that.
You call each other gay, but then we also just kind of were like all jerking off to the kid's knee crack. So
yeah, hell yeah, that's the wave.
And then you move to Canada and you're like, geez, dude, this is white lady knee
Matt
crack.
Matt has a stuffy stuffed in like the edge of his hands at all time.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, I don't gotta tuck it, dude. It's small enough. It takes care of it. It's compact, bro. It's a Prius. It's compact. So I moved, and then so in high school I was like awkward for the first few years because I just culture shock, you don't know nobody. Yeah. Then later on, I started becoming like a class clown. University, I was just a fucking clown the whole time. Went to school here, Ottawa, Carleton. Legend. So university.
Well, what did you go to university for?
Industrial design.
Nice, and then you went straight to comedy, huh?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. All my parents' money. They're not happy with it. You buy your mom a car?
Yeah.
I bought my mom a card. For Mother's Day. That's
hell yeah, dude.
My mom tries
to get
that. Yeah, she's like, she wants me to like pay her money because they like brown moms ask you for money so they can like one day pay for your wedding. Because a wedding in a brown family is like it's the biggest thing.
Dude, wild.
It's
super fucking
You got to spend like
hella cultural.
$500,000. Like dude.
Life savings are built so you can like have a wedding for your kids. And then after that, everybody lives in the same house because we spend all our money on the fucking wedding.
We have like, is it a 3 or 4 days? How many days is it? Because you have the Mehndi, you have the 3 days?
I've got all of them, dude.
How was the last time you went to fucking Pakistan?
2017?
Oh no, you're just white at this point, bro. But anyways, yeah, dude, you're turning more pale by the second right now. Jeez.
I am very pale.
You want some mashed potatoes, man?
White people have culture. Mashed potatoes with gravy, not bad. All right.
You get it, but the whole thing with you going to university and then going to comedy, especially when you growing up in Pakistan, like how did that kind of develop? Like how did you in Pakistan? Like learning what you learned in Pakistan and then coming here, going to university, like where did that transition happen of like, dude, you know what? I'm going to fucking do comedy.
Dude, it was fourth year. I was a fourth year university when I was like, me and my buddy, we watch a lot of comedy. It's the same story for everybody. Okay. You know, I don't want to sound like a jerk off. Every comedian, it's like a running joke in the industry where people interview you and like, what made you start?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, here's a real answer. all of us, everybody is a narcissist. Everybody likes making people laugh.
Yeah.
We all think we're the shit.
Yep.
We're like, let's go to stand. I want to do stand-up. Everybody wants to do stand-up.
Yeah.
So then you take a leap of faith. You do it. I did it. My buddy forced me to. He made a bet because I wanted to. We both wanted to, but he knew he couldn't. He's stage fright. Mm-hmm. But he said that I should do it, and he bet me like $50. So if he never like dared me, because I'm a gambling man. I like
amen to that. Amen to that. You say bet, let's do it.
It's a bet, exactly. He called me a pussy. I was like, dude, I'll do it.
My thing was be like, don't be a bitch. And I'm like,
we're really easy to control.
It's fun.
Yeah. So that's it. And then I went up on stage at some open mic in St. Catharines. I was visiting my family at the time. So St. Catharines.
Yeah.
It was a shitty open mic. It wasn't even a comedy open mic. It was just like music, spoken word, one of those like, snap your fingers type of spots.
Yeah.
Went up, bombed for like 10 minutes. Absolutely bombed. Just disgusting. These girls, they were like high school girls in the front row, like just doing their homework.
Oh, that's bad,
they
dude.
look up and they're like, "You're an asshole." Like, oh, what the hell? I just got eviscerated by some 16-year-old girls. So like, "You're an asshole," and then I was like getting all defensive, like, "You're a fucking asshole." They just started doing.
Sorry, just the fucking like going off on them and shit like that.
Yeah, and cringy. And then they weren't even listening. They were like,
gaslighting the fuck out of them.
They didn't care. They destroyed me. But you get a few giggles. It feels good, and then you're like, I'm gonna do it again, and then you just keep at it.
So that's what it was. It was the laughs, eh? Like when you saw that there's specific people that were fucking with your shit, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go in at it.
So I guess you're like finding yourself through that as well. You're like, okay, this works, this doesn't work.
Exactly. You figure that out over years and years and hundreds of shows.
So would you say right now you're kind of like in the flow of things, where you know your whole gist of things?
Yes, I mean, compared to somebody who's been in it for like 15 years, no, but yeah, I know what I'm doing. Okay. I know what I'm doing up on stage. I'm at a spot where I'm professional. I can pay my bills doing this, so I'm doing all right. But I take it very scientifically, tactically. Yeah. I break shit down. I rewatch my videos. This is what you got to do.
That's got to do. 100%.
Every word, every transition.
Your mannerisms, the way you move, the way you talk, like everything.
All of it. Every different crowd, you got to tailor material. Like, you figure all of this stuff out.
So with you obviously loving comedy and stuff like that, how do you feel about this whole? I mean, come on, everyone's talked about it. I think we need to talk about it. But the whole cancel thing, the whole cancel culture thing with like certain people, like I don't know if you fuck with Joe Rogan at all. But, like, Joe Rogan's someone that does stand-up as well, for the people that don't know.
I gotta get a drink. I just wanted to see if you fuck with Joe Rogan first.
Yeah, do you fuck with Joe Rogan?
Yes, well, Ukraine is getting bombed right now. And this guy, what do you think of Joe Rogan?
Listen, who the fuck... Listen, bro.
Is Joe Rogan allowed to say the N-word?
Dude, Ukraine being bombed is the most fucking... Listen, it's terrible. Anyone... If you're Ukrainian, terrible. My first girlfriend was Ukrainian. Trust me. I'm brown, so I love that shit. Brown people love white women.
I love how you said it as if you didn't have sex with a Ukrainian person, you'd be like, fuck him.
No, yeah, it's...
No, look, I stuck my penis...
I'm not racist. My cousin's black. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day... Listen, what I'm trying to say is, I know the whole shit's going on in Ukraine and whatnot, but I mean, Joe Rogan's podcast, though.
Joe Rogan.
His podcast, though.
People are mean tweeting at Joe Rogan, so that's bad. It's shitty. Of course I fuck with Joe Rogan. And people, I mean, it's just... What's that?
When it comes to, like, the whole comedy aspect of things, who do you look up to?
Oh man!
Don't say who I'm thinking about. There's one person that everyone dick rides.
I dick ride everybody, man. You gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my industry. Like, you got to dick ride people who are better than you, people you grew up on.
You gotta see people who have what you want.
Dude, there's everybody. You start with Seinfeld, the Chappelles, the Chris Rocks, Eddie Murphy's a huge influence. Then you get to the newer people. Andrew Schultz is a huge influence. There's people like Chris DiStefano, Mark Norman, all these Toronto, LA guys right now, huge. They're amazing. All these people.
Mark Norman, that guy is a fucking beauty. Have you ever seen his interviews? There was one interview that went wild with Mark Norman.
I'm sure I have. Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, love those guys. Like with the whole cancel thing. I mean, like I've seen some of your stand up, so I was watching a few of your videos and stuff like that. Has there ever been like a point where you're like, I cannot say these things?
No, not for me. But I don't.
That's what's up.
I don't try to be too edgy. There's also people who just go up there, and yeah, it's a comedy, it's free speech, it's art, if you want to call it that. It's all of that, and canceling people, all of that is bullshit. There's a lot of people insecure, fragile egos, and they just want a voice on Twitter, whatnot, shitting on people. I never understood.
They want their 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah, exactly. It's dumb as hell. I mean, with the whole Joe Rogan thing, everyone knows he's not racist. Like, what are you even talking about? Watch, half of his guests are black. He's like praising them. He's like, Obama is my favorite president. Every day there's
he's not racist.
Else.
Obama's his favorite president.
Yeah. That sounds bad, actually. That's the same as you being like, I like Ukraine.
No, but Joe, shit is fucking wild now. Like the fact that like
it's not that. It is wild, but also it's not like what. Like I'm not in shit. Like nobody's ever given me shit. Well, I have gotten shit for stuff I say. You will.
Yeah,
it's bound to happen.
Yeah, of course, inevitably. But you don't have to go up there and be edgy.
Yeah, but what if like that's the thing? Like you don't have to be. But the thing is that like nowadays you're not allowed to be. Like you are literally. Like, there's certain words, there's certain things. Like you can't make trans jokes. Yes. You can, but let's be honest. Is your career gonna flourish? There's certain people in the industry that have done it. You can't make fucking jokes about sexuality. You can't make a lot of jokes now, especially ethnicity. So it's like, shit has like, from what I see, because we see, I mean, Joe Rogan's getting canceled. Every single comedian that I love the most has been canceled.
Right, but they've been canceled, but they're still doing what they do. Yeah. Nothing has changed for them. Yeah. They're not getting canceled. You're still their fan. Everybody's still their fan. Yeah, it's a small vocal minority, a little group of angry people who just... like yelling at people and pointing fingers. You can do everything. People are still doing everything. People are still doing, I'm performing every night. People are doing every type of joke. Yeah. It just has to be funny. The thing with these big comedians, sometimes, a lot of the times they might even have funny jokes and people try to cancel them. That's just because it's a big platform. Yeah. They're big and people like to cut you down when you're big. And then some of them aren't that funny. I mean... Chappelle's new special. I'm gonna vouch for Chappelle. Yeah. As if I'm his fucking
like your best friend over here.
I vouch for Chappelle. He's good in my books. No, but it wasn't funny.
That's exactly what I was saying. That I was like, you're gonna dick ride him. He's not that
edgy, but he's not. It wasn't funny. Just he's like. Trans people for the 8th time in a row. People are like, what the dude? Do the joke about the baby on crack. Make people. Comedians just need to make people laugh. That's it. Whatever makes it. If your trans joke is really funny, and you're not actually like being hateful, then do it. But if it just has to make people laugh, so you can see that at comedy clubs. Yeah. And there's times where people get more sensitive. The general public is more sensitive, and then there's times where more easy. But if you perform enough, you will know if your joke is funny or not because you're performing it in front of every different type of audience. If it pops, then it's funny. So that's what your gauge should be. And you could do any type of joke still. No,
that's fair. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, that's a good perspective to look at it. To be honest, that's one thing that kind of like took me off of comedy was the idea of like, hey, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to see the shit that I want to see. I'm not gonna be able to see people be raw because nowadays it's like being raw is like fucking illegal. Motherfuckers have canceled me for saying shit on TikTok, so it's like,
what did you say?
Random shit. You know what I said actually? I said I like my women chocolate. Okay. And then I got canceled because everyone's like, you're sexualizing black women. I'm like, whoa, you guys are fucking retarded. Like that shit was wild.
That's TikTok though.
No, but that's the thing, bro. Like look at every comedian, bro. Comedians are putting their shit on TikTok. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be on TikTok. I'm a fuckboy. It's fine. I'm gonna start putting my shit out there, and then people start coming from my throat.
TikTok is it's just a young platform. It's a goofy platform.
Bro, so many people our age are on TikTok.
Yeah. That's why it's just for jokes. TikTok is just for jokes, and sluttiness. and jokes. That's it.
Yeah, honestly.
So
Sluttiness goes hard
it's just
on TikTok.
Yeah, because you're on TikTok and you do like real shit. Like you try to explain. This motherfucker tries to get people's finances right, and I make a video about how I'm okay with eating out a girl while she's on her period, and for some odd reason I get more views.
right.
So that's when you know TikTok's a bit fucked up.
Well, when you're in grade 6, you don't know what finances are.
Wait, what the fuck? How would you know what periods are?
I'm off this time.
But no, yeah. TikTok is.
But anyways, it's just a big platform, and people like to just comment and be angry. People
like to pour out their feelings on there because they can't pour it out anywhere else.
Yeah, and it's a new generation of people who like to just who like discourse. They just like arguments for no fucking reason.
No, that's fair. That's fair. This is such a segue, but you brought up the whole Russia thing earlier. What's your intake on that, man? Get into some real shit.
Yeah, what's my input on people getting bombed?
Yeah, dude. You must know something about
bad.
that.
It is bad. As someone who likes to bomb a lot.
In comedy, you're talking about in personal life.
Round person bomb joke. I mean, it's awful. What am I gonna say?
No, but they're not just getting bombed though. Like there's a whole there's a whole fucking this shit's getting pretty real now. I mean, it was real. Now, the moment that soldiers are jumping out of planes and recording that shit, laughing and shit like that, that's when you know shit's getting real, bro.
Yeah, that's the insane part is that even soldiers are on TikTok.
Yo, right?
Everyone's on TikTok.
Yeah, they're all. It's like an influencer Russian soldier who's like renegade. Like,
straight up has 100K on Instagram. You already know.
Yeah.
Tells people at the clubs like, yo, let me in. Look at the followers.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing stand up.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna go up talk about the Ukrainian babies he ate.
Dude, that's what makes this shit. That's what I love though. I love the fact that like before whenever wars or shit happens, right? We see it from the news.
Sure.
Now we're watching this shit on either YouTube because you have to subscribe to the soldier, or like you're watching on TikTok where he's tweeting about it. Like now we're getting this whole different view of soldiers being like, today I had a lunch, I also killed 4 people. Like it's like what? Shit's wild now, man. But I fuck with it though. I like the social media age.
Oh, you fuck.
No, I don't fuck. Whoa. All right, whoa. Don't spin that shit. Listen. Let me tell you right now.
Maybe you should be worried about getting canceled.
Listen, okay. As I said, I had a Ukrainian ex. I'm all with Ukraine. This is not the Ukraine thing, but like
I think that's Black Power.
Yeah.
that's.
What would you call it? Chocolate power?
Hey, whoa! Listen, you're weaponizing what I told you in confidence, okay? So now I know better. But no, it's just honestly crazy. The fact that like everything's going down, like we're literally watching motherfuckers jumping out of planes, like people are taking over fucking Ukraine and stuff like that.
Yeah, but then we're like, fuck it. What are we gonna do? We're trying to be famous online. Let's do a podcast on Friday night. I'm in it too.
Yeah, you're no better here, bud.
Posting fucking blue and yellow squares on Instagram. No, I'm just gonna do a podcast. If we get bombed, we get bombed. I mean, dude, I lived in Pakistan when the shit was getting drone striked every day.
Oof, really?
Like you know,
how's
late Bush, early Obama regime when they were just fucking hounding these like every day it was just like drone strikes and then like terrorist attacks and bro.
Is that like a part of a reason why you moved back to Canada?
I think so. Well, my family moved and like my dad decided to. That's part of a reason. Like there was a bomb that went off outside my school while I was trying to get off on young boy knee.
Yeah.
Hairless boy knee. A bomb went off. Like bro, it broke the window.
You're kidding.
Yeah, ruined my boner.
That's what you're focused on. 4 kids died outside, but yo, my boner though.
Yeah, it was bad. It was in Lahore. You know Lahore.
Yeah, I know Lahore.
It was bad at that time. Shit was getting. There was a lot of terrorist influx, and they were bombing everything. Like bombs. I remember calling my dad because there was like bombs just every other fucking day. And I don't even tell people this shit, especially like your white friends. Because
100%.
Obviously they clown you about terrorist Muslim, the whole thing. Like, this guy bombing, yada yada, the bomb jokes. I don't tell them this shit because I'm like, well, it is kind of true.
Yeah.
What are you gonna fucking blow up some stuff? And I'm like, well, I've seen stuff blown up.
That's so. I didn't know that though.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever motherfuckers said some shit about Pakistan and it being like terrorism, blah blah blah, blah bombs and whatnot. I've been here. So even you telling me this right now, I'm like, I was probably fucking watching Naruto on my laptop when you were going through this.
Yeah, and both of us had half chubs.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, no one talks about shit that happens in like for you to go through that in Pakistan. No one, I guarantee, no one heard about it, bro.
No one. Yeah, well,
Geo News had maybe one segment on it, but like other than that.
Well, yeah, the news will just be like, Pakistan got bombed, and then you move to Canada, and people call you a terrorist, and I'm like, dude, we're the biggest victims of terrorism.
Fact.
Like, like people calling you terrorists after we fled from a fucking country where this shit is hitting us. Like, it's your neighbors and family getting killed, and people are like, you're a fucking terrorist. I'm like, you don't even know what it is. You fucking pussy. I want to like in St. Catharines. It's just like rural Ontario. It's like white dudes wearing like Monster Energy t-shirts and fucking Osiris shoes. And
got the hat on with the fish on it.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called.
Bass Pro Shops and they're like playing Eminem on their Bluetooth speakers. At bus stops, unwarranted, talking shit to you. You don't even know what this is about.
Nah, yeah, dude, it's definitely wild. There's a lot of shit going on though right now. I mean, when we take a look at it, okay, listen. I'm gonna explain exactly why I don't fuck with truckers and I do fuck with truckers. Okay.
I just hate them for the motherfucking traffic, bro. I was stuck in traffic for like an hour to get here, man.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. But yo, have you guys went to downtown so far? Have you guys actually went? You live downtown?
Oh, that's different.
Did you go like into like where they are, where they got the screen set up and shit like that?
I've had to,
Bro, I went there. I walked through, right? The first thing a lady comes up to me, she's like, hey, you want some hot cocoa? I was like, whoa, yeah, I'd like some hot cocoa. She gave me that. Another man came up. He's like, you want some sandwiches? I was like, whoa, bro, it's like a davet. Like when you go to like a family friend's house, everyone's offering me shit. I get a sandwich too. I walk in the middle, they have a flat screen TV and everyone's just dancing, bro. Like white people dancing, like doing this kind of shit. And I was like,
other brown people?
Dude, no, like I was a bit scared, I'm not gonna lie, but like, dude, that shit was lit. And I was like, bro, if these guys weren't racist, I would definitely go to like fucking Pub 101 or some shit with them.
That's the most packy shit you've said all day. It's like, if somebody offered you 2 free things, a sandwich and a hot cocoa, and you're like, 2 for 1 deal. This guy, fully Pakistani uncle. That's how they get us, bro. That's you get a deal. This motherfucker, your inner packy dad is coming out.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you get a free
deal, bro. 2 for 1. I'm in. Whatever you're selling, I'm in.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was listen, bro. I'm about listen.
No, a lot of them are nice people.
They are. There's like a few here and there that have like the Confederate flags and shit like that, and obviously no one fucks with that. But like if you just talk to them, like I went to a bar a couple days ago, and there was a guy, a trucker there, right, just talking to me. But he was talking to me about like weird mom shit. It was the weirdest thing ever. Like he was explaining to me how moms matter. But like just the fact that he understands that moms matters, like that goes somewhere, right? We don't have to just look at the negative side.
I don't think there's anyone out there who's like, fuck mom.
Like white kids, 100%. Grade 8s. White kids in grade 8, they're the kind of people to be like, fuck mom.
That is true. But now all my white friends, they have better relationships with their moms than me or my brown friends. Like I feel like it's over exaggerated how much white kids hate their parents.
Well, I mean, like, let's be honest. They put them in the retirement home at the end of the day.
That's true. But, I mean, all of my white friends, they have, like, amazing relationships with their parents. Like, they're like, going out smoking weed with their dad, canoeing with their mom. Like, they go out for, like, weekly dinners. How often do you go out for dinners with your mom?
You got a point.
You know what I mean? Like, and they, like, talk about feelings and emotions. We have, I feel like, and I love my mom, and I think I have a good... But we hide shit from our parents. We have to, because they're strict. They're very religious.
Yeah.
And it's not... a transparent relationship. You can't talk about feelings.
Yeah, I always
like
took off my hijab.
My dad straight up just cool. like he thought. My dad still thinks I'm gay.
Really?
Because I
think my dad's gay.
Like, you think your dad's gay?
Yeah.
Actually?
No, I'm being serious.
He's Pakistani?
He holds hands and you know how they be? You know, like whenever Pakistani men are walking around, they hold hands.
Your dad clutches another man's
Clutches
hand.
another at Mont Tremblant. I still remember to this day on the little, the little thing that goes up. Yeah.
Your hand or somebody?
No,
else?
another man's like grip, full on
wow.
thing, and I was a little. Like,
That is.
My parents sleep in the different bedrooms, so I'm like, does this explain any of that?
Well, the different bedrooms, that's normal. My parents do that. Our parents hate each other.
It's arranged marriage.
It's arranged marriage, yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carlos, you don't know really.
Nah, I don't know about that shit, bro.
Your parents love each other?
Yeah.
Shit, that's crazy, bro.
My parents have been happily married for 28 years.
Oh wow.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Let's get to you, but we'll just to wrap up the thing. There's good people in it, in the trucker thing, of course.
Yeah.
And it's blown out of proportion, but then
100%.
also, the whole like non-violence thing. And it's like, bro, you're fucking blocking a major city like for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get people on your side? You fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And they're not. I mean, yeah, waving. I've been through it. There's like a bunch of people with the flags and all that. A bunch of like. It's not everybody. It's just a weird mixture because there's a lot of people there who just are like end the lockdowns.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Which almost 90% of people probably agree with. Nobody, these
100%.
lockdowns are ridiculous.
And then
there's a bunch of people who are like, masks are kind of pointless now.
Yeah.
And I kind of agree with that. The vaccine mandates, like a lot of this shit was just like, we've done it. It's over. Like, look at the States, look at the UK, everything's opening. We're locked down. Businesses, like my career, comedy clubs, comedy club owners, restaurants.
It feels like now they're just trying to milk it.
They're trying to milk it for some reason because there's a bunch of, blue-haired people online who like being told what to do, I guess. Like all these people who are like so supporting of these like government mandates. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm here or there. Yeah. But these are the same people who are like, the government is trash. They're all like punk rock. They're all like anti-government. Then when the government is like telling them what to do about the health shit, they're all for the government. I'm like, well, this is when you're like, yes, I like the government.
Yeah.
And you think there's nothing snaky going on, and then something like they ended the lockdowns, and then they were all mad. At first, when they enforced the lockdowns, they're like, yeah, listen to health officials, like they know what to do. You're not scientists. Then, like as of late, when they're like the health officials, I don't know, the Ontario Health Ministry, and they were saying, we don't really need a lockdown anymore, and the masks can probably go away in a while. And then they're all like freaking out online on Twitter. I'm like, so you just pick when the scientists are right? Are you the scientist? Because when the scientists are imposing mandates,
when it's like convenient to your
view, for some fucking reason, when it's convenient to locking up the entire country's economy, you're like, you're not a scientist, this isn't a scientist. But when they're like, we're gonna open shit up, everybody was like, oh, these guys are idiots. We're gonna get everyone killed. I'm like, so you don't support scientists. You support your own fucked up view. Where you have to sit at home and you just pop a fucking Xanax that you're prescribed with gabapentin and Adderall that you need fucking 40 pills a day. Because you have 40 different mental disorders. Everybody does nowadays. You can just sit there and feel good about tweeting and not doing shit. I'm like, I want to perform.
I want to go out there. I want to talk to people. I want to relate.
I want to go play pool.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go
swim in a pool. I want to live a little bit. People will be like, oh, yeah, living is better for you than people dying. It's like, shut up. Nobody's dying. Nobody's died for the last 3 months. I get it at the beginning.
Yeah,
100%.
The beginning was wild.
But, like, you're telling me the top scientists in the world haven't prepared something to, like, make sure that's all available? One huge thing I've realized about why they're actually stretching this whole COVID thing, if it's actually as, like, contagious, as bad as they say, why don't we actually have, like, you know how they have like radiation spots, like the radiation, like radioactive. Sorry, like radioactive garbage cans, like actual garbage cans where you actually throw out your mask.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, let's be real, most people grab their mask, they get home, they throw it on the table.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Throw it on the table, go on with your day. But if it was really as contagious as you say it was, they would take the precautions to make sure you're not doing it.
Well, it's very contagious. It's not doing it.
100%.
The first few phases were dangerous. Then Omicron, everybody's getting Omicron. And at first it used to be a death thing. Like this many people died this day, today. Then it was like this many people died this month. Then they just stopped because people were getting it and people were recovering in 2 days. Like I got it twice, and then you get into the whole vaccine thing, and it's
you got it twice.
I got it. No, I got it. Sorry, I got it once, and then I got the vaccine and all that.
Okay.
It's just it doesn't like it's carrying on for now. The Omicron, everybody's getting it. Nobody's getting sick, or people are getting sick, but nobody's like dying.
Like
nobody's in. I checked the ICU numbers in Ottawa. Nobody's in the ICU even. Like people, they're just like 1 million people have it. We have to stop this.
But
everybody's getting it, and nobody.
You know what I mean, it's kind of shocking if you haven't gotten it yet.
Well, it's a good thing if everybody's getting it and it's not hurting anybody.
Yeah.
That's immunity. But I don't know.
But is there new versions of it though? Like I keep hearing about new versions. They always sound like some kind of Transformers
there's
character.
People who just or who like this lifestyle for some reason. So they're gonna they get propagate this shit.
They get paid. They sit at home, do fuck all, and they get paid.
They get paid. Yeah.
There's the people who got rich out of this, and the people who got broke as hell.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! When you really think about it, people made good money. People made like $30K.
The smart people, right off the bat, made some stupid money.
Yeah, I kid you not.
Just alone from like the money we were getting from the government.
Right.
You know what I mean? Imagine you actually invested that $2K, you flipped that $2K, or like in total they gave us like $10,000.
Right. No, they gave us more than $10,000.
Yeah, over that span of what was it, like 6 months or some shit like that.
Yes.
You know, so like a lot of people made a bag. For example, I saw these things where people were selling vending machine masks. Like
wait, what?
Vending machine masks. Vending machines with masks inside of them.
Yes.
What?
You know, right off the bat, bro. Smart.
That was a thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
States, bro. They're built different.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you gotta feed them everything through vending machines.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like fucking Pepsi diabetes near their mouth. They need that. It comes in a fucking Coke can. It's sopping wet. The fucking the uranium in the Pepsi prevents the fucking COVID molecules from getting in them.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of people made a lot of money when this whole thing happened. Especially like I don't know, you guys definitely saw it where a lot of people were literally like buying a bunch of toilet paper and selling it from their garages. That was a whole thing. And literally, I think the government came out and said like, no, you can't do that shit. And there was a guy in America who literally had like $30,000 worth of fucking toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Yeah. Right. And then the government came after him, and it was like, whoa. But that guy was making bare money. That was an entrepreneur. That was fucking the next Gary Vee. You guys don't even know.
Everybody's the next Gary Vee now. Everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, Ukraine is getting fucking bombed right now. Everybody's like, I'm gonna be on TikTok. The soldiers are on TikTok.
Dude, that's why I'm on TikTok. That's my demographic right there.
Yeah. No, it's good. You have to. You should do it. It's good for you.
Put yourself out there nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yes, you have to, man.
Especially because of how COVID and everything happened. It kind of accelerated that. Let's be real.
Yeah, well, everybody's locked in and everybody just putting content out. It is good. It's good for content creators, man.
But for you, like what do you see, or what's your goal? Like, are you trying to get somewhere with comedy and stuff like that? Obviously, everyone wants to be extremely successful, but like, where would you see yourself in the next like 2 years?
I want to be in the next 2. Where do I see myself?
Yeah, 2 years, like accomplishments and all that shit. Because obviously you're working on that shit. Like I literally see you on Instagram. Like you're out there. So it's like is there a goal of like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing this, you know, to get to.
Yeah, dude. I wanna like obviously the big goal is to be Hollywood. You know.
Hell yeah.
I wanna I don't want to go there, but I want to be invited to Epstein's Island. Whatever next, I want to be that big.
You gotta get to that point,
above, you know what I mean? Like with Tom Hanks, I want to get Tom Hanks famous, where they invite me to like eat babies on an island, because that's when you know you've made it.
Facts.
Yeah. Because Netflix doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the true goal is if you get invited to
like the real shit.
Yes.
Like the real shit.
An island where all the people are as old as his following on TikTok.
Hey, whoa!
I want to be invited. I'm not gonna go.
Listen, I'm not gonna take that shit from a guy who's wearing an anxiety ring. Okay? What is that? That shit that flips, huh? Yeah, I have that shit from Amazon. No, dude, yeah. Now watch your belly. Talk to me.
What's an anxiety ring? I have anxiety. But
listen, mother, that's the shit that you put on. Does that shit spin?
I mean, it's a ring. It's
no. I mean, like the top part. Does that top part spin on the black one?
No, it's not a fidget spinner, dude.
Dude, that's the anxiety rings. I thought that was a fucking anxiety ring.
I don't know. I don't have a following of Epstein's Island. They all got fidget rings when they're getting fuck.
Nah, you gotta.
Oh God, no, I'm kidding.
Listen.
I'm playing. But no, dude, the goal in 2 years is just keep doing what I'm doing. Hopefully, I mean, sell out more shows.
What's been for you personally like the biggest show you've like hosted so far? Like, I mean, been on stage for?
I did the Arctic Comedy Festival in Iqaluit, which was like.
What the fuck is that?
Iqaluit? Yeah.
Did you just make that word
None
up?
of it. Up northern
with
territories.
natives and shit.
Yeah.
Bunch of
I got flown out there, yeah, bro.
Flown out there? Legend.
Yeah, it was good. It was like, like 400 or 500. I've done other, the biggest is probably like 500.
That's humble.
It's good. It's good.
It's like a wave of heads.
Yeah. But I mean, compared to other comics, that's what they, that's their bad nights. But 100%. I've done a bunch of festivals.
But you got to get through those first to get to the bigger ones.
Like the best shows, like I just did Absolute Comedy in Ottawa, and I emceed there all week, which was some of the best shows of my life up till now.
Really?
Let's go.
Holy
because
shit!
Because the MC, I'm up to a point. MC is like right before the headliner in Canadian comedy. So
That's
finally, and it's my home club. I got my name on the marquee. It was sold out every night. It was popping, and then I was emceeing, so you get to play around, you get to crowd work, interact with people. I like doing that. That's my style. You're doing a lot of time. So those were the best shows, some of the best shows.
Question. So I'm not too sure how the whole comedy business works, I'll be completely honest with you. But how do you guys get paid through there? Is it through like the amount of people that come in? Do you guys like split the amount of tickets with the amount of time you actually spend up there?
That gets to when you start splitting tickets. That's when you're a bit bigger. At this stage, it's just like a flat rate of you're emceeing, you get XYZ amount of dollars a show, and you're headlining, you get XYZ amount of dollars. Some headliners like to split tickets. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to sell out every show. Like I'm not going to sell it through my people.
I feel that.
And a lot of these clubs have their own fan bases, so they don't get profit doing that. It depends show to show. But then I also put on my own shows where I keep the profits. I perform, and I get a bunch of other people. So there's a lot of ways. Like the clubs pay you whatever amount of money for headliner, MC, feature, opener. So that's what it is. Then you also do corporate gigs. That's where the money's at, dude.
Corporate gigs?
You do shows for companies.
Okay. So, for example, it would be something like Netflix, like Comedy Central.
No. That's that's TV. That's like media. I'm talking about corporate gigs or parties for companies, like the big companies do.
Like for example, like they rent out a
Christmas
mansion.
or they do a Christmas party. Staff appreciation, all of that. These companies, and then they want to do a comedy show for that. Those pay the most. And you listen to other comics who they're not the best. They're some of the worst gigs because usually it'll be sober people or they're too drunk and their bosses are there, and it's a pharmaceutical company. It's an electric motor. I just did one for a Montreal electric motors company. They were great, but those are the ones that pay a lot because they got a lot of money, and you build them accordingly, right? Like my time is worth this much, so those are the gigs that pay a lot. Also, yeah.
So for these, you come in and you're like, "This is my price."
A lot of times, people they come to you and they ask you, and then you quote them.
How far did you go into your career when you were able to like be able to be like, okay, this is my price, either work with it or.
I mean, I'm not like chest bumping out like that. Still, I mean, I'll do whatever, dude. You got to take any and every show, but it's about right now where I'm starting to really know my worth essentially, and ask for the price I want. And I'm not. You don't ask outrageous amounts.
Yeah.
You know what the standard is. You go a bit above or a bit below, and But when did I start getting paid? Probably about 2 years in, but that's not a lot. Like some money here, some money there, and then you keep building it.
Is it like are there ever people that just go in and they start getting paid right away? Is that like something that's uncommon, or do you have to like kind of really grind at it and then you really start making some money?
Get in and start getting paid away is like I tell you that is never gonna happen. That never happens.
Really?
Yes.
Holy okay.
unless you're a celebrity.
You came from something, and then it's
family.
like, okay,
you never start getting paid off the bat.
Yeah.
You have to work. You have to prove yourself to the clubs to get passed. You got to get passed by the comedy clubs to.
Yeah.
From amateur nights, you get promoted to weekends, and weekends is where you get paid a little. You get paid like crumbs, and then you get better spots on weekends. You get paid more.
Yeah.
Start producing shit. You get paid, but at the beginning, you're not going to get paid.
So for a Canadian comedian, what is the top tier? Like, where do you know that you made it within Canada? Like, is there like a venue that it's like that's like, oh my god, like this guy made it?
That's Just for Laughs.
Just for Laughs?
Yes.
Okay.
Just for Laughs is the world's biggest comedy festival too. But that's not a credit in Canada. That's a credit. Like American comics.
Yeah.
Hold that in high regards. That's huge.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Canada has a shit star system. We have no media here. We have CBC and that's it. We don't have shows. We don't have late night.
Yeah.
We don't have for mainstream media. We're dog shit.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So I know so many people, so many headliners who are better than American comics, and not to pit them against each other, but like the same level or better. They've been doing it for 15 years, and they can't. They're not over there because it's hard to get a visa.
They don't have that spotlight.
Yeah.
Either.
If they were at the same level, they'd be on, doing Conan or Colbert, spots on late night. But here, they have Just for Laughs. They've done Just for Laughs 5 times. They've done CBC debaters. They've done like every and anything you can do in Canadian media. But nobody knows who they are because it's Canadian media.
Wow, so we suck.
We suck.
I mean,
you got to go to the States.
Someone's got to represent.
Yes.
Then why the fuck aren't you in the States? Why was
I'm going to go there.
Hell yeah, eh? Where are you thinking about? I feel like New York is like the place where motherfuckers start.
Yeah, New York is a plan. I'm working on it.
Yeah, eh?
You gotta, it's hard, bro. The immigration shit, it's hard.
Wait, you're
Are
not
you
a
Canadian
citizen?
Are you Canadian?
American immigration, motherfuckers.
Yeah, but
wait, motherfucker, are you a Canadian citizen?
Yes.
Oh, then you're chilling.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
literally go to the States.
For a second, I was a little worried.
Oh, you cannot legally work. They will kick you out.
What?
That is actually facts.
They see you making $20, they'll ban you from the country ever coming in again.
Yeah.
We've done worse things. Just go.
Yeah, I'll go, but I can't perform, bro. I don't want to.
You'll perform. You have to get paid
yes.
under the table type shit, but
yeah, if they catch
sketchy,
you, you're
sketchy. Yeah.
You know,
because the bigger you get, the more in depth they're gonna get about figuring that shit.
Yeah,
out.
but you're a fucking Canadian citizen. Wouldn't this shit be mad easy for you?
How?
Because my fucking listen. I'm coming from a perspective of no one can come to Canada.
Yes.
Right. So I'm like, if you're in Canada, isn't it easier to go other places and get fucking visas to other places and shit like that?
The States is hard. The States doesn't give a fuck if you're Canadian.
What the fuck does the States offer us? What? It's easy. It's better to live here. And States are like, nah. Listen, we got fucking racism, no health insurance.
They got numbers at the end of the day.
They got TV. Why do I want to go there?
They got the spotlight.
They got Hollywood. Dude.
America is the biggest place for spotlight. Why do you think every single person dreams of going to freaking the States?
Yeah, but there's also a reason where in Hollywood there's a what's that road called? Fucking fuck. A road full of homeless ass people. Everyone goes there for a dream, dog. But then it's like you never know if you're gonna make it or not. Although I feel like Canada's a safe bet. Canada's like a safe place, and then like America would be like a place where it's like you're more it's riskier being there and trying to make something out of it, because let's just say the shit doesn't work, you're fucked. You're gonna end up being on that road, and then motherfucker's gonna toss you $5 here and there.
Well, yeah, to be in entertainment in media, you gotta go LA or New York, and it's very expensive to live there.
Very real.
Yeah.
I mean, Toronto is pretty close.
Yeah.
Toronto is almost the same level as New York, and people live in Toronto, so you can do it. But it's just why there's a lot of homeless. There's a lot of other reasons. They're not all failed YouTube sketch actors. Like, they're some of them just like meth. We can just accept
100%,
that California is warm and people like doing meth, where it's not negative 30.
Yeah.
Facts.
But yeah, dude. So States, that's what it is.
100%. I feel like, aren't you trying to work to get to the States?
To be honest, for quite some time I wanted to live in LA. I was like, that would be fucking sick.
Hard.
And then I realized that I'm not white. So then I kind of took a step, went to the back seat, because I'm like, I'm not going to get to this place through TikTok. And, bro, comedy is fucking hefty, bro.
See, but that same type of mentality that same mentality might be the reason why you won't.
Listen, Carlos, let me tell you something, Whoa, now you're becoming Gary Vee on me.
This is Ty Lopez. Personal, yeah.
Yeah, this is some Ty Lopez ass shit.
No, I'm just saying facts, bro.
Let me tell you. I believe in myself, but at the same time, I know myself. Okay? Going to America is gonna be fucking wild, bro.
You don't have to prove yourself to Carlos, all right?
You know?
Now I'm going to though. I'm going to watch and learn.
You're just gonna end up proving yourself to yourself.
Dude,
Or I might end up on the
sage,
street.
bro. This guy's a life coach. Man. All right, I like you, man. What's your story? I wanted to get into it. You said your family, your parents are happily married. What's your background?
So I'm originally from Venezuela.
Jeez,
I'm originally from Venezuela. It was kind of like the same thing as you. Whenever you were saying, I didn't want to interrupt you, but it was the same thing. I left Venezuela when I was 3 years old.
Damn.
I went to the States for 6 years.
Yeah.
Same concept. You went back to Paki for 6 years. But my parents went down there on like a work visa.
Right.
And then after 6 months, we were kind of just, the Latino thing. We were just floating around in the States.
Yes.
Went from Charlotte, Maryland, Virginia. Well, Virginia is in Maryland.
Sure.
But Washington, D.C. Bounced all around there and then popped over here. And
Right.
I've been here for 14 years now.
Yeah. Did you go back at one point?
I went back to Venezuela 6 years ago for a whole year.
For a whole year.
Just because my parents are like hella religious.
Oh,
So
shit.
my parents are Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right.
So then we went back to Venezuela to go serve God.
Yeah, Carl didn't want to go door to door, and they're like, "No, you gotta go home. You gotta learn the culture."
Brought me back to my roots. But yeah, that's what I was kind of doing. Just kind of figuring my way out through there. Realized the religious part wasn't really the route I was trying to go.
Right.
So then, I came here.
Venezuelan Jehovah's Witnesses. Damn, bro. So you're like going door to door. Your parents are like trying to preach
Bro,
God. You're in the back, like if you want your lawn mowed. Like, I got that. Too.
Well, your house bill, I got you.
Yeah, I did that. I actually did that for a while.
Jehovah's Witnesses. Do you believe in that?
Door to door. I didn't fully believe in it, to be honest. It was kind of like when you grow up in something,
Yes.
your parents just tell you this is the right way.
Dude,
You're
absolutely.
like, this is the right way.
Yes.
But then for me personally, nothing against them. All love. To each their own. But for me personally, I wanted to live my own life.
Yes.
Live my life on my terms. I felt like through there I was kind of like on a leash type.
Right.
Thing, So then I met these fuckers again in high school.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then started getting into all the goon shit. The goon shit.
Yeah, we used to. Yeah.
What did you used to do?
Listen, I don't do shit now. Okay,
Okay.
I'm 23. I'm an old man now.
Sure.
Things are getting there. I got scoliosis and shit. But anyways, yeah, bro. Back in high school, dude. We were fucking idiots, bro.
We were
used to
just
do
any
stupid
dumb
shit.
thing we could do.
I used to go around door to door like a Jehovah's Witness, telling them that like I was doing something for Chio and shit like that to donate money and stuff like that.
For what they were one of the guys we were trying to raise money for a basketball team trip.
Oh, didn't I take all that?
Yeah, you did.
Just scheming people?
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Okay, sometimes I had to put money on the table. We lived in the hood, bro. My parents, you don't understand, bro. I used to wake up to gunshots.
You call this the hood?
Yeah, this is the
Listen,
hood,
bro. I
bro.
gotta get my
This is the
mom out of the
hood.
trenches. That's the
no
way.
no driveway doesn't have one Mercedes. All Audis and Mercedes here.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, because they're selling drugs. Because this is the
Not
hood.
selling drugs.
You want some drugs?
They work 9 to 5s as like administrative leads for an accounting firm. All of these people, some of them are professors. These people are not selling drugs. This is a nice neighborhood.
Listen, for anyone that's watching this is a complete line. I do live in the trenches. I'm trying to get my mom out of here. It's a tough process, man.
I did not feel safe coming in here, bro. I felt like the cops were gonna get called on me, bro.
Dude, I swear to God, that's how I feel all the time. Actually, black people don't feel safe here. There's a lot of white folks. There's a bunch of white cops and shit like that. It's just a little tough out here.
It's Orleans. Like deep Orleans.
Yeah. Orleans is literally where it's like rich white and brown people who didn't really like Ottawa because it was too poor for them. It smelled like shawarma and Arabs. I swear to God. So they were like,
listen, we're not talking about Overbrook over here, but
so they all went to Orleans and they were like, leave us the fuck alone. We're rich over here. And now they're trying to build an LRT system to connect it.
which is sick.
And they don't like it. Your parents don't like it because it's going to bring all the poors here. I mean, sorry,
then
to
again,
the trenches.
Yeah, you know what? Then again, I have actually never seen anyone out here actually asking for money. I've never, those motherfuckers that hold it. Oh, actually, no, one time I did and it broke my heart. I saw a hijabi
In
woman.
Orleans?
Yeah, dude, it was a hijabi woman.
Oh, wow.
10th line.
Wow.
Shit did break my heart. I didn't give money, though.
Okay.
I saw it. I felt bad. And I was
I
like,
cried as I drove away.
Yeah, dude. I was leaving the gym.
She donated to your basketball team. You got her.
I went to her door later on.
Yeah. She's also scheming people. She's got an Audi. You got an Audi.
Imagine. I would not be surprised. But okay, wait. So you've been in Ottawa for a minute. Like, are you your family here too, or no?
No. My family's in Niagara, St. Catharines.
Oh no.
Oh, so you're here by your ones?
Yeah. For the last 8 years.
Do you have any siblings or anything?
All of them live. My family lives together in Niagara. Okay. I defected. You know, same shit. They're religious.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't do this.
I just want to do my own thing.
I want to get laid. I want to know what pussy feels.
I remember one time when I was
younger.
younger.
I left.
Yeah.
And found out what it feels like. Feels good.
Feels great.
Feels great.
Feels great,
Yeah.
bro. It was.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
I was calling her daddy though. You guys don't like that?
Yeah.
You don't like being choked a little bit?
Hey, yeah, dude.
You
What
like
are you
that?
talking about? Fuck yeah. I like that shit.
You
Why
like
not?
being choked?
I like a lot of shit, man.
I feel like Carlos doesn't play that shit.
No, Carlos. I feel like Carlos is the kind of guy to like, I feel like he has like the weapons and shit. You know
do
what I'm
have
saying?
you packing a
have to.
hammer?
You got that Thor dog? Yeah, I bet
But he's
you do.
packing a hammer.
Yes, sir.
You gotta keep it humble.
Shut the fuck
Quiet,
up.
the quiet ones for sure.
No, I swear to God.
You got a small dick and I got a small dick. I know this.
Listen, that's how it is. That's how it is. There we go.
This is very.
Why'd you look at your hand like my hand was dirty,
The
you
most
motherfucker?
loose wrist handshake, high five.
No, that was from you, cause you're the one that's
With
wearing
the
2
most
rings
amount
on
of
one
rings.
hand.
The most
Who
amount of
fuck- Are you gonna perform a magic trick?
Bro,
Who the
same
fuck
here.
has 2 rings on one hand, bro?
They're sentimental.
What are you, Chris Angel right now?
Wait. You're talking about what are you wearing, dude? I got stopped at those checkpoints, boys. You guys, they put up 100 checkpoints downtown to.
No, they
I
did.
haven't been
You didn't-
downtown. I have
So
not
last
been downtown
weekend,
in like
when
months.
they Trudeau declared the Emergency Act,
Oh yeah.
and then he got like hundreds to even maybe thousands of cops from all over to come in and clean up the boys.
Yeah.
The cupcake lady who gave you
Yeah.
free cupcakes.
I love her, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, her
she
name
got
was
cleaned
Timothy.
She got cleaned up.
Yeah, nice lady, bro. Telling you, they had a screen up and everything. I loved it, man. It was like a little
Yeah,
nightclub,
yeah.
but outdoors.
No, they had some good people on there. It sounds sarcastic, but they had good people on there. But yeah, dude, they got they put like 100, because I live downtown. They put checkpoints on every street, blocked everything off, and then came in with their horses. And
Wait, when did this happen?
last weekend.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like hundreds of checkpoints. Nobody could come in, so they were like, like watching, engaging the people coming in and out. They didn't want any more truckers to come in, and then the other truckers, they started got on their horses and kicked them out.
Yeah.
And I got stopped, bro. It was bad because you can't go anywhere without these checkpoints. And I got pulled over 5 times at these fuking checkpoints.
Could they thought you were a trucker or something?
I don't know why.
Quit.
Dude,
I mean,
hey.
folks, who? Of course, they were just like.
No, but you don't listen, bro. You could be.
I look like a guy who was probably a bit too angry at the truckers. You know what I mean?
Dude, I did see
I
Arabs
drive
there.
a 2004 Mazda. They know whatever guy's driving a 2004 Mazda is not happy with their life.
Maybe you're
They're
humble.
gonna do drastic actions.
Maybe you're humble. Maybe you're one of those guys like fucking the guy who owns Facebook wears T-shirts, $3 T-shirts. Maybe you're that guy.
Well, we know I'm not humble because any money I have, I put it on rings.
On the gold chains.
Bro, these motherfuckers stopped me, and then they stopped me one time going to a comedy show. I was going to this bar. It's a small comedy show. It's called Poor Boy. At this bar, Poor Boy.
Poor boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Somerset.
Oh, Somerset. Okay.
So they stopped me, and it was like at blizzard, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., and they pulled me over. No other cars. They pulled me over and started questioning me. And I'm like, all right, well, yeah, who would have ever thought someone who looks like me is gonna get questioned by the cops?
Yeah.
And then these motherfuckers are like, where are you going? And I was like, Poor Boy, the bar. And they were like, yeah, you gonna be drinking tonight? I was like, officer, I'm Muslim. I don't drink. And I was like, it turns out my my get out of jail card is the same as my get into jail card. I flipped that shit on. I ain't never done that shit before. I didn't know I could use my brownness to get out of. Yeah, I fucking reverse card. They're like, you're brown. Come over here. I'm like, I'm brown. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
That's fucking smart. Holy shit. It's time for us to shine.
You can pull Muslim.
100%.
Yeah, you could pull Muslim. Holy fuck.
Easy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you look like an imam, bro.
You do.
My dad, anytime he sees somebody who looks like you know, Fred Van Vliet, Drake kind of vibes. My dad thinks they're an imam, like a Muslim preacher, whatever.
Yeah.
Pastor.
No, there's a look, dude. It's the beard.
My dad's straight up like, no, he's not like joking. He'll be like, no, that's the imam from our mosque.
Really?
He'll be like, I seen him at the mosque. I'm like, Dad, the guy is Venezuelan. He's Carlos. No, I seen him. I saw him at the mosque. I said salam alaikum to him.
I'm the type to say salam alaikum back. I'm the type. I see hijabi moms. I'm like, salam alaikum.
Yeah, they all love you, bro.
Especially now, it's like you get them. You know, the moment you say it back, I love that when white people say that shit back to me or some shit like that. Yeah. When they're like, "Walaikum assalam," I'm like, "Whoa."
Dude, my mom loves that shit. When Doug Ford did the thing where he was it Doug Ford or Trudeau?
I think it was Trudeau says it a lot.
Trudeau, you know, when at the beginning of his reign, he went in and he like sat in the mosque and shit and wore all the like shalwar kurta, like the cultural outfits, and all like the white people getting like cultural appropriation. My mom loved that shit, bro.
Yeah.
My mom was like, "Oh my god, look at him. He's but my parents instantly like, he's Muslim in his heart. And I'm like, Mom, not everything. You can like somebody without saying they're Muslim. My mom's like, he's Muslim. He's one of us. My mom loves that shit. Really? And then Doug Ford came on, and he did this like PSA, and he did it in like 10 different languages: Spanish, Arabic, Urdu, Pakistani language. And dude, my mom freaks out, like WhatsApp spamming me. She's like, "Look at Doug Ford speaking our language. We made it." Like
we made it.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a real hype.
She starts acting like Rick Ross when a white person starts speaking our language. Rose boss shit. Like, bullshit. Like,
yeah, the energy, dog.
Yeah, they just want white people to acknowledge.
Yeah, no, that shit's wild. Honestly, have you ever seen a black guy speaking Urdu?
No, dude, what the hell?
Dude, I gotta send you that shit on WhatsApp, man. Shit's fucking wild, bro. That shit, like, bro.
Well, I got a Somali friend who's actually in Pakistan. He can speak some, so yeah, I have seen it.
Dude, that's the only thing my dad ever sends me. On WhatsApp, on anything, we don't talk. Like we're more like how you doing kind of thing, but assalamu alaikum kind of thing.
Like a business.
It's like the regular.
That's any parent.
Yeah.
With a Pakistani kid.
Yeah, it's like normally Pakistani. I feel like it's mainly with their dads. It's like, you know, it's just like, oh, nice to see you again. Yes. So yeah, that's the only thing he ever sends me. The only thing he ever sends me is things about how you have to respect your father.
Yes.
And also sometimes black people speaking Urdu.
That's hilarious.
That's our entire relationship.
That's it, dude. It's the same with my mom with the white people speaking Urdu. They just love other cultures speaking.
Right? It makes you. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of makes me feel special though.
Yeah.
I look at it like
these motherfuckers got it too long, too good, dude.
Yeah.
You Southern American motherfuckers taking over all of North American culture, bro.
Yeah.
You guys, everybody loves a
100%.
Everybody loves the Hispanics.
The music, bro.
It's a music. Yeah, you got the hip shake.
You got the tiki.
You guys are just Pakistani, like South Asian culture, 100%. But without the religion part. Like you are religious.
More like
you do it different.
You are religious, but I mean, you guys love to drink and party and shit, and the outfits are the same. You guys have the same
100%.
Outfits.
We're basically like the same.
Y'all eat beans, we eat beans. You know what I mean?
Do you guys fuck your cousins?
That's a good question.
No.
I mean, he's capping, bro. They do.
They 100%
probably.
You guys fucking any religious people, they probably do.
No, I don't know. White people though. Christians.
White people, yeah. Mormons. Look at the Mormons, Jehovah's Witness
facts.
Motherfuckers, dude. Like all these.
This guy's Jehovah's Witness.
No disrespect.
No. It's
super Orthodox Christians love that. I mean,
just
rural.
like the intertwining.
Have you not heard like? I'll do it.
Oh man, I fucking believe in you, dude. Honestly, it was a pleasure having you around. So where can people find you on social medias?
Follow me on Instagram, guys, at Abdullah Comedy. That's ABDULLAH Comedy. And I'll be I'm doing a little tour, so if you have people around, I can toss out some dates here.
Let's see them.
Yeah. I'll be Absolute Comedy Toronto, March 8 to 13. I'll be there. I'm seeing the whole week. I'll be doing, a lot of time every night. It's like 9 shows, 2 shows a night. And then Ottawa, I'm doing a big theater show. It's part of the Crack Up Festival. It's like a 500-seater. It's going to be fun. It's Yeah, it's at the Centerpoint Theater. I think that's in Nepean. Centerpoint Theater,
Okay.
Ottawa. That is March 24. I'm in Cornwall, also part of the festival, March 25th. Pembroke, March 26th. So I got Toronto, Ottawa, Cornwall, Pembroke, March.
Yeah, so if you guys go down, all the dates are gonna be there. His link is gonna be there to his Instagram and also social media. So definitely check it out. And Carlos, do you have anything to say? Where can people find you?
Bro, Instagram, it's King Carlos. Yes. You already know the vibes. ITZKINGCARLOS. You know the vibes. We bring in that energy. We're not that crazy energy today because I didn't want to But yeah, if you ever need some good vibes, good energy, we wake up every single morning. We pop out that energy to the world. We're all about good vibes, good energy, just straight living it up and making the best of it. So you already know, you're gonna see the tag at the bottom, and yo, man,